Thicosaurus Podcast.
Hello, and welcome to the Thicosaurus Podcast. Your host today is the fabulous Anna.
Michelle.
Molly. And Melissa.
And I wanted to just kind of have some fun today. So I wanted to do some fun personality drawing tests, guys. Whoa!
Drawing test.
Yeah! Excuse me, I lost my voice with allergies. So I just wanted to just have fun. And I'm going to spitball some like facts about your brain and stuff while we do it in between. I wanted to just do a couple, maybe like 2 or 3 personality drawing quizzes or assessments or whatever. And yeah, so here we go. There are no rules. Just draw, doodle, and complete each section. And when you're done, I'll explain each box and what it means.
So we have to use each shape as something?
No, there's no rules. You just doodle.
Oh.
Yeah, so let me give a timer. There's no timer, but I think it'll help for time's sake. I'll do 60 seconds for each box. That's fair. Okay. All right, first square and go. Did you know that 60% of the human brain is made of fat, making it the fattiest organ in the human body? These fatty acids are crucial for your brain's performance, so make sure you're fueling it with healthy, brain-boosting nutrients. Dang, it's made out of fat.
I remember when I was in my vet tech school, that's one of our professors said that our brain is mostly fat, so if someone calls you a fathead, you'd be like, yeah, I am a fathead.
Oh my god.
It's so stupid. I was like, nobody wants to be called that, but whatever.
All right, let's do another one. This is to be the last one. Go. Another fun fact. Your brain isn't fully formed until the age 25. Brain development begins from the back of the brain and it works its way to the front. And as a result, your frontal lobes, which control planning and reasoning, are the last to strengthen and structure connections. Some people's frontal lobe is not developed and you're like, bro, no.
It's like, how are you even alive?
Yeah. All right, that's it, guys.
Okay.
Did you finish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I think the next ones, I'm just not going to do it. So that way I can do it. All right, so for the wavy line box, this motif has to do with your emotional life. Are you floating on or above the waves, or are you sinking below them? Did you see and project something else altogether? Who would like to share with the class?
I drew a snake. With vines.
What about you?
I drew a balloon.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
She's an airhead.
yeah, I drew a balloon.
So, you guys drew snakes.
Yes.
Why did you guys draw snakes?
I saw the curve and I was like,
Yeah.
it's a curve of a snake.
Okay.
It was either going to be a snake or like a ghost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But my snake has a little crown.
Oh, that's a regal snake.
No, mine's just a snake.
Just because it was wavy like a snake?
Yeah.
Straightforward. Ulyss, why did you do a balloon?
It looked like a balloon. Like, 'cause you did the line here, and I was like, I only have 60 seconds. I see a balloon.
Oh. I did vines that had leaves and thorns and flowers.
And this is supposed to represent what?
Your emotional life.
Then what is a snake?
What's a snake mean?
I don't know. It doesn't say. It just says that it's supposed to, the wavy line, that's what it means. It's supposed to represent, yeah. We're just doing this. Take it with a grain of salt, people.
Wait,
It's
wait.
just for fun.
Okay, so the wavy line, what'd you say earlier? It represents how you.
This motif has to do with your emotional life. Are you floating on or above the waves, or are you sinking below them? Did you see and project something else altogether?
Oh.
See and project something else altogether.
Yeah. Whenever I do like these tests that like they tell you what do you see, and I'm like, that's not what I saw. What would people say?
I think that mine makes sense because mine does with my life experiences. Mine does make sense. Mine would have thorns, but also flowers on mine. So.
Okay, yeah.
You're cold and calculated.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe it's just because we're mean.
or like we'll bite back. We tend to bite.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
If we want to interpret it that way.
Yeah.
What will you list?
Again, like Michelle says, I'm
An
just
airhead.
floating. Not an airhead, but I'm just floating.
Oh.
like I'm
She's
just
cruising life right now.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. All right. So the next one is the corner square.
Mm-hmm.
The square is an architectural unit. Your response here reflects to your feelings about your house / home or garden. These may have implications with regards to aspects of your identity. So what did you make?
A house.
Oh, wow. That's so funny. What did you make?
A superhero on a building.
That's how you feel about your
I was like,
house
that
or
doesn't make
home.
sense, but I guess.
This one's kind of funny. This one's silly. What about yours?
Yeah, I made a house with tree and sunshine and windows and
Yeah, me
smoke
too.
coming out of the chimney.
Oh, me
too. Yeah. That's what I
That's
did.
funny. Because I did not do that. I went kind of crazy. I did
the
like a
heck?
labyrinth of stairs upside down.
See, I drew like you too, where I drew a person on that
And
that
I'm
thing.
waving, hi.
My person's talking to this guy.
Wow.
Oh,
weird.
our imagination is wild.
Yeah, I thought of a person on that thing first. Is what I thought
Yeah.
of first.
All right. So then what? You see yourself as a superhero?
I don't know.
Probably.
I see myself as lost.
Probably.
and you just are at home, I guess.
I'm just at home. I see
Okay.
my home as a home, and nice and clean and happy.
Okay. All right, let's do the next one, the circle. This drawing relates to your sense of self. You may have been assertive or tentative, drawn a face, colored in the circle, or you may have suggested that there were pressures from outside the circle of yourself. You may happily have seen yourself as a beaming sun or flower. Oh.
I see myself as a princess.
I was drawing whatever.
What
keeps-
the I have to share.
I was like, I don't know if this is a joke, but this is what I thought of first when I saw the circle.
What is it?
She macho man.
It's a macho man.
That's how you see yourself?
Oh.
Apparently.
No.
You are strong.
Yeah, you are strong.
That's why I started laughing. I was like, oh. I was like, when I drew it too, I was like, watch this not even be part of it. But it was just funny when you said that. And I was just like,
What's yours, Les?
I'm pizza. I drew pizza.
Well, your love
So
of food.
this is- yeah, it says it's like basically how you see yourself.
Like I was gonna draw a sun at first, but I just felt like I was drawing too many suns, so I changed it to pizza.
Oh, you do have a lot of suns. That's I did draw sun with clouds and a moon in the back.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm still laughing at mine.
Yours, macho,
Yeah, it's a macho man.
bro. I don't even know what to say. We're gonna have to take pictures of this. And
I
share.
guess it could be trying to figure out my pizza. I'm like, maybe it means I'm whole, like a pizza.
Oh,
It's a pie
yeah.
hole.
Yeah, a whole pizza. I don't know.
Okay.
No.
All right, the next one, the cut off corner. This will reveal how you relate to your friends who are at once part of you and will separate from you. This will reveal how you relate to your friends who are
Why does mine
who
feel
are
bad?
who are once a part of you and separate from you.
What'd you say, Molly?
I said, why does mine look weird? Or The
She's
way
just-
she described it, I was like, oh, looks like I don't care.
She's
or
just
enjoy
chilling.
myself.
What?
I think you're just one of those chill friends.
Yeah.
You just chill. That's how you are, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was just like,
You're kind of like I do me and you do you. We'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
I drew a kite.
Oh.
Like a big old kite.
She's hovering over her friends.
No.
Just kidding.
I think I'm just like, I don't know. Just maybe it just means that I'm just free flying and I don't know.
Could
So,
be. This personality test doesn't really give as much guidance.
yeah.
And then what'd you draw?
I drew myself sliding down a slide.
Aww. So innocent. And another sun. Cute. Aww. So basically, are you still that's how you see your friends at the playground?
Yeah, I think like I'm still childish
Yeah.
with my friendships, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
I don't know if
So-
it's childish. I think
Yeah.
it's like innocent.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
meant by like childish, like it's
Yeah.
innocent
Mm-hmm.
still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh, you like this rock? I got you this rock. kind of thing.
That makes sense.
I have my own rock too. Look.
Yeah.
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 Oh, well, I drew a person on a skateboard. I'm on a skateboarder. Hard.
Okay, Miss Daring.
I don't know why, but yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to be mean between me and my friends, but maybe like I'm just coasting, having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So daring. You're so funny. All right, so the two lines stand for the inescapable dualism of the universe, especially the duality of sex. You may have just revealed your deepest feelings about love. On the other hand, you may not. What'd you guys draw?
I drew a music note.
I drew a road.
Me too.
Me too. I drew a road with a
I
fast
drew a
car.
road. Mine has a stop sign, and then mine has a speed limit.
There's no cars.
Yeah, there's no cars on mine.
I have 2 cars on mine.
Do you have any car on
She
you?
says beep crew on her.
Dang.
Okay, your love life is super detailed and quick and fast.
With 4 trees.
It's a vivid love life.
Yes, it's a very vivid love life.
Oh,
so
wait,
funny.
is there? Do you not have a car either?
I have a car. It's going fast. You
She
see
has
the
one car.
Yeah. One car
Hey,
is going
it's-
super fast.
You go in
And
the
then,
room.
and then there's
Another
the sun. Another sun.
It's okay. Oh, music note. In tune.
It's a half note, or it's a
It's a
Don't ask me.
or did I draw that wrong?
I don't know, Liz.
That's a half note.
Is it a half note?
Yes.
It is a half note.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what mine means.
Or half quarter note, I think. This
Yeah.
is a tail.
All right, then the blank space. That one I could draw all whatever. So I just drew a triangle just to see what you guys drew.
On the last one.
Yes. I know. Sorry, I just saw. I was like, yeah, because it was like normal, and then I look over, and then look up at her, and I'm like, this was literally my reaction. I was like, huh. And then I went,
That's what I was like. I'm like Asia with that prompt at the
at the party.
At the party, it's like I literally didn't really take it seriously, but that's what I thought of when I first saw
my
it.
God. Okay,
What about you, Liz?
What this
The
symbolize?
triangle.
Oh, I just drew
Little
it's-
girl.
a little
dress.
girl.
It just says your whole life is revealed in this space. Without prompt or guideline, you have revealed your innermost self. A clown? You do joke a lot,
I
though.
sat there, I was like, watch this be like personality or something.
Well, all
something
of
to
this
do
is
with
personality.
it. I know, like what you
Aw,
feel
but
like or
yours is
stuff.
so cute and innocent. Yours is all a Christmas tree and all
Christmas
merry.
Yes.
Yours is.
She's a little
in
girl.
a dress.
Oh, that is your innermost self, though.
Yeah, a little girl in a dress.
Mine doesn't make sense. I'm a house.
You're a home, so you're homey.
Oh, I guess
Yeah.
so.
Yeah,
And
Hey, homie.
okay.
you're very
Okay.
yeah homey.
What did you guys think about that one? It was a little crazy.
It was, but it was funny and kind of revealing.
Yeah.
I was like, I just drew what I drew.
Can't take that cloud picture. All right. Well, let me go on to the next personality test. Hopefully, this one is a little bit more structured. I think it is. You guys might have done this one. This one's draw a mountain. personality test. So flip your papers.
I think I've heard this one.
Okay. And you guys are going to do it. I'm not going to do this one. So.
Okay.
All right. On a blank piece of paper, tell each student to draw a mountain scene. It should include a mountain, a road or path, some trees, and any other details. And when you're done, then I will go over like what it means. While you guys are drawing, I'm going to entertain our listeners with some facts.
Wait. So you draw a mountain.
You
You
need,
need a mountain, a road, or path,
Yeah.
trees, and etc.
You need it's a mountain scene, and it has to include a mountain, a road or path, some trees, and any other details. And this one, I think since there's a lot, I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes. Is that good?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll give you guys a 2-minute timer and go. And I'm going to share some facts with our listeners. While the lovely hosts are creating their mountain scene, I wanted to share that, did you know your brain storage capacity is considered immense? Dun dun dun! Research suggests the human brain consists of about 86 billion neurons. Each neuron forms connections to other neurons, which could add up to 1 quadrillion connections. Over time, these neurons can combine and further increase storage capacity. They can also become damaged and stop working, such as in diseases like Alzheimer's disease, affecting memory in particular. This was found on a website that I just kind of looked up. So hopefully you guys don't mind. And this is like for fun, taken with a grain of salt. Let's look at the next fact about your brain. Brain information can travel up to an impressive 350 miles per hour. When a neuron is stimulated, it generates an electrical impulse that travels from cell to cell. That's wild. It's a highway up in here. Life is a highway. I want to ride it all night long. I actually forgot. We're not fans of them. Oh, I'm not. Anyway, the song nostalgic. In current times, yeah. Anyway, if we really think about it though, dang, it really is a highway up in there. Ladies, you guys got about 7 seconds.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ding, 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 ding. All right. Pencils up. All right. So let's go ahead and look at what you guys have. Okay. The mountain itself. If your mountain keeps climbing higher and higher without an end in sight, you tend to be self-driven and self-motivated. If it goes up, stops at a peak level such as a butte, your friends rely on you greatly. If your mountain goes straight up, peaks, and then straight down like a triangle, you are a multitasking person who is not disappointed easily with failure. Let's see. Ladies?
Multitasking.
Yeah, hers goes up and down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yours multitask too, ish, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, up and down, and I
And
just
then
have
her-
another one on the side.
Hers, she's self-driven. Look how high her peaks are.
Mm-hmm.
And multitasker.
But I feel like mine are not actual triangles.
Oh,
compared
yeah.
to y'all's.
Oh, wait, you guys multitask. Yours
Yeah.
are like heels.
Yeah.
It's round.
Mine aren't like actual triangles.
So would that be a butte or a butt?
I think it might be the butt.
What does it say?
It says...
What was the first one you read?
Oh, if it goes up, stops at a level peak, such as a butte, your friends rely on you greatly.
Yeah.
What's a butte?
I think it's... Let's look it up.
I would say kind of like a plateau.
How do you spell butte?
I got it.
B-U-T-E?
I look at
Butte.
the butt. Oh, they are tall, flat-topped, steep-sided towers of rock.
Oh no, that's not mine. No.
Oh, so maybe yours does fall with the multitasking still then.
Yeah, I mean yours might not be pointy, but it's still,
still a
triangular.
Triangular shape.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're going to look at the road or path.
Uh-huh.
If your road goes straight through the mountain, you are direct to the point person. You are. Tasha. What about yours?
Mine goes to the house.
Through a house?
My road goes to a
The
house.
road or the path? Is that
Yeah,
two
it says the
different
road or
things?
path.
Oh.
Whatever. Okay.
Mine goes to a house to a tree.
Okay. So what about
Mine's
yours?
in the middle.
Oh.
It kind of
Straight to the point in a way.
Well, it says that if your road or path goes straight through the mountain, you are direct to the point person. If your road turns around the mountain repeatedly, then you are a cautious person. If your road travels straight across one side of the mountain, then you are a peaceful person who seeks the world with calm and serene eyes. Yeah, you are.
Okay. So a bit of both,
Yeah.
because that's one road and that's another road.
What about your road path again?
Mine just went through the middle.
Oh, I
Technically,
think you
hers
are a
is
direct
between-
person though.
yeah, hers is like what?
Yours
I
is
am a direct
between-
person.
Yeah.
Just tell me directly, Jesus.
All right, next we're going to look at the trees. If your trees show great detail with lots of leaves and branches, you are creative. If your trees contain fruit, you are a daydreamer who seeks out adventure. If your trees are simple twigs with leaves on them, you are a person who enjoys following the rules of life, and you are precise in your actions.
Oh, that makes sense.
Wait, see that again?
What does your tree look like?
They look like hers. Yours.
Yeah, look like mine.
You guys are precise? It just says if your trees are simple twigs with leaves on them, you are a person who enjoys following the rules of life and you are precise in your actions. If it shows great detail with lots of leaves and branches, you are creative. I don't know.
I don't know. Would you call that detailed or simple?
I feel
I would
like
call
that's
that detailed.
Detailed.
Because
I
this
think
is simple.
That's simple
Yeah.
right there.
Okay.
And you are creative though.
Okay. So what about Liz?
hers
Yeah,
is, I
she's-
would say, the same.
Yeah, 'cause
Detailed,
it's actually
yeah.
detailed.
It's because it's a specific tree.
Yeah. Okay. All right. The next analyzing point, the sky. If you put a sun in your picture, you are a sunny person. What does that mean?
Yeah.
If it is nighttime, you are full of ambition and optimism. If it is raining, you are a person who is prone to lethargy and possibly depression. Wow, this one's crazy.
What if you have nothing?
There's
Like Molly?
You crazy. Just kidding. That's funny. Oh, this one's kind of weird.
What is it when it says it's nighttime? I'm going to assume nighttime since you don't have a sun. You are full of
Yeah.
ambition and optimism.
Okay. Right, that one was weird. Now it's time for what the brain facts. On average, your spinal cord stops growing at 4 years old. Your spinal cord consists of a bundle of nervous tissue and support cells that are responsible for sending messages from your brain throughout your body. Wow, that's freaky to think about, guys.
It stops growing at when you're 4?
That's what this Northwestern Medicine website says. Yes. All right.
Always source your sources.
Yeah. Well, this is for fun, so
Yeah.
don't take us seriously, guys, if you are doing it at home with us. Okay, find a sheet of blank paper. So I guess you can just use a part of your paper that's...
I
not-
used up my whole paper. Can I get?
Yeah, it's right there. It's actually the same one in that sketchbook.
Oh, okay.
Or you can use mine. Just
Oh,
use
okay.
mine.
Yeah, I'll just use yours.
Okay, here is what you need to do for this very simple test. Find a sheet of blank paper and draw a picture or a design of anything you wish using each of the symbols below. Ready? The symbols are a triangle, a square. Wait, this looks like what we just did. A circle,
And a
a
squiggle.
squiggle, bro. That is the same, similar. Wow. That's interesting. Let's just keep going and see what happens. Oh my god, all these ads. Oh my god. Okay. You guys got all of them? All right.
Yes.
It says draw each of the symbols one time and one of the symbols 2 times. What the hell?
Huh?
Your drawing may include the symbols in any size you desire. Once you finish, do not add any other details, bro. The symbol you chose to draw twice is your... Oh, it says draw each of the symbols 1 time, and then another one, draw one of them 2 times. So draw another, pick one and draw it again.
Okay. Like twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Are you done? Okay.
Wait, draw it twice? Oh, okay.
Yeah, pick one of those and then draw it twice.
Okay.
That's what it says.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, your drawing may include the symbols in any size you desire. I think you guys already did that.
Mm-hmm.
Once you're finished, do not add any other details. Now examine the picture or design you drew. And okay, this personality test is based on a theory that we tend to be attracted to certain shapes and forms based on personality, attitudes, education, and the way our brain functions. Okay. The symbol you chose to draw twice is your dominant personality. See descriptions for each symbol below. Did anybody draw the triangle twice?
No.
No.
But what is that?
This one symbolizes leadership.
Well, nope.
Nope.
So I guess depending on the size too. The triangle shape is a hierarchy for the military, the government, and the church, and the organization with the power concentrated at the top of the triangle. One of the 4 symbols, the triangle most closely represents leadership. Triangles are ambitious and very interested in their careers. You are an overseer, an expediter, a leader, and a person of action. Your mantra is get it done. Get it done. You want to make things happen now, and you ask others when instead of how or why. Your watchword is now. So I'm going to skip it because you guys didn't do it twice. So
No. But I just want to know what that meant.
yeah, so it's leadership. So the next one, square. This one is about organization and structure. You are an organizer. You may constantly be organizing people and things around you. You are an excellent administrator who enjoys working with figures, statistics, programs, and software. Your mantra is get it right even if it takes all night. Your watchword is how. You believe in the status quo and work ethic. You want everything in the right place at the right time, and you may be a fan of someone like Bill Gates. You enjoy collecting data and information to enter into a database, but others may see you as having a compulsive attention to detail. As a child, when using a coloring book and crayons, you tried to color within the lines. Your favorite toy may have been Legos or Lincoln building blocks, depending on your age. And your favorite games include bridge, chess, math, and crossword puzzles. Your positive traits: organized, knowledgeable, analytical, patient, persevering, and generally neat. Potential pitfalls: you may be a procrastinator, a perfectionist, aloof, resistant to change, and meticulous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Potential career choices. Wow, this goes into detail like that. An IT professional, programmer, systems analysis, statistician, accountant, professor, bookkeeper, executive assistant, medical specialist, teacher, auditor, government worker, and editor.
It also said CFO and COO.
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah, CFO
No.
and COO.
No, thank you.
Square's motto is give me a deadline and I'll get it done.
Okay.
Is that right? You too?
If I mean, I wouldn't like. I guess, but usually like.
I would say
There's
that it
no,
is
like,
true though, but
rush.
it's not like strict on the timeline. But
Yeah,
it's
as
like,
long
just
as
tell
they
me
get it
when you
done
do
by
yeah.
then, yeah.
Yeah.
Or like more like I need a deadline to do certain things. Like when do you need it done by?
Yes. All right, and then the circle. Did you draw a circle twice?
I
Me.
drew the squiggly twice.
I wonder what's gonna happen.
Okay, I'm
The
a
circle, though.
circle twice.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay. The circle twice is all of all the symbols, the circle is the kindest and most caring. Your
Oh,
focus
Lord.
is to smooth the waters and keep the peace. Damn. Did we just dig up some eldest daughter trauma?
Yeah.
You are the glue that holds the family or the work team together. That sensitive person who really cares about feelings. You are an optimist. You enjoy shit. You enjoy working in unison with others to get things done. Your mantra is, can't we all just get along? Your watchword is who? Who will be on the team?
Yeah. I need to know who's on the team.
You express kindness, caring, and concern. You are an excellent communicator because you are an effective listener and know how to establish empathy quickly. You are an excellent problem solver. Your hero may be someone like Florence Nightingale, Mother Teresa, or Albert Schweitzer. You try to keep the peace, but others may see you as trying too hard to please everyone. As a child, you enjoyed many games and sports, but in softball or baseball, you were often the outfielder. Your favorite games include bowling, badminton, tennis, shuffleboard, and most team sports.
Badminton, yes.
Films you may want to see again are The Wizard of Oz or the animated film Up. I love
Oh.
Your positive traits: friendly, persuasive, empathetic, generous, and reflective. Your pitfalls are indecisive, moody, manipulative, and a tendency to get too personal. Your career choices would have been doctor, nurse, teacher, human resource professional, psychologist, professor, historian, consultant, scout leader, administrative assistant, and nun. That one's like
A
random.
nun.
All
All right,
right,
Liz,
here's our
the double
squiggle.
squiggle.
Why is it such an Aquarius thing for you to make a squiggle? Okay. All right. Of all the 4 symbols, the squiggle is the most unique and the most creative. You are original and always considering possibilities. Your mantra is, get it done differently. Your watchword is, why?
Yeah.
Why do we have
true.
to do it that way? What are alternatives? You continually ask, what if? You are a future-oriented person. You are creative, imaginative, freeform, and like to have fun and think out of the box. Your hero may be someone like Albert Einstein, Irma Bumbeck, or Walt Disney. You see yourself as always looking for new ideas, new ways, and new products. Others may sometimes consider you a little strange or far out. As a child, you prefer to draw your own original pictures rather than color in a coloring book. You often colored trees purple, leaves yellow, and the green sky green. Your favorite games were charades, musical chairs, and karaoke. Movies you may want to see again are Avatar, films like Despicable Me, and the Shrek series. I wonder if I would have drew the
squiggles.
Yeah. Your favorite, your positive traits are conceptual, creative, intuitive, expressive, motivating, witty, and inventive. Your pitfalls are disorganized, impractical, unrealistic, illogical, eccentric, naive, uninhibited. Sorry. I'm not reading this. Okay. And potential career choices: writer, journalist, comedian, actor, creative director, marketing associate, sales associate, musician, scientist, researcher, entrepreneur, chef, public relations agent, inventor, and real estate agent. Your motto is be creative. In summary, triangles are leaders, squares are organizers, circles are harmonizers, and squiggles are innovators. This one was fun.
Ooh.
I really thought
It
maybe
was
I might-
surprising.
This one probably is like what is it? I probably would have done squiggle.
Squiggle, squiggle.
All right.
Circle, circle. For me.
So let me just ask you guys what you guys thought about those tests. The first one was kind of far out, crazy, but
Yeah, that one caught me off guard because it's like, what is this supposed to tell?
I know it didn't really go into detail. What are you guys' thoughts?
That we know our personalities well.
Was it accurate?
That Molly sees herself as a clown.
Honestly, I do. Every Sagittarius I've met, they like quote unquote crack themselves up all the time. So
Yeah, because we're just like, that's so stupid. Why did I think of that?
yeah.
Why did I do that? That was so stupid. Kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay. So then would you guys say that you agreed with the results?
I would say so for
I
mine.
think the last personality one, yes.
Yes. The first one was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So. Oh.
I find it hilarious that me and Molly both drew a snake.
I know. That's crazy.
You know what's funny is like I was going to do that too, like some sort of building, and then like have like somebody climbing up on it on a rope.
Because that's all I thought of was the person on the square.
Yeah, me too. But I was like, I'll just do a house. It's easier.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you girls for participating.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to go through just like 3 more facts real quick.
Yeah.
About the brain. Okay. The spinal cord is the main source of communication between the body and the brain. Oh my God, that's a big word. Amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS, causes the neurons in the brain and spinal cord to die, impacting controlled muscle movement. Oh, yeah.
ALS.
And then
MS.
multiple sclerosis. MS is another disease that affects both the brain and the spinal cord. In MS, the immune system attacks the protective layer that covers nerve fibers, causing communication problems between the brain and the body. That's crazy. I never thought of it as like a brain thing.
Yes.
All right. And then one of the other facts. It's a myth that you only use 10% of your brain, guys. You actually use all of it, even when you are sleeping. Neurologists confirm that your brain is always active.
I figure when you like dream, or like I feel like that's how it makes your body like pump blood and not die.
Yeah.
Then
On
again,
you?
you do lose majority of your calories when you're sleeping.
Because your brain is still constantly doing stuff to keep you alive.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Oh.
That's why they say sleep is
Important.
important. that you
Yeah.
need- Yeah.
Okay, and then they said that the average adult human brain weighs about 3 pounds. That's about as much as a half gallon of milk. Men, they put an asterisk here, tend to have a slightly larger brain than women, but this does not impact intelligence. I'm sorry, that was funny. Hey, you don't like what I read? Put this up, bring this up to northwesternmedicine.org, okay? Not me.
We're just reading facts.
Okay, a brain freeze, medically known as, sphenopalatine ganglion neuralgia, neuralgia, occurs when cold hits the receptors in the meninges, the outer covering of the brain. The cold causes a contraction and then a dilation of arteries, triggering a rapid onset headache. Ew. Those are not fun, but the food is good.
It's like those people who do that to their cats. Have their cats try ice cream, and they're like licking it too fast, and they're like, "Ah!"
That's so mean.
It is mean, but the cat's reactions are so funny.
Dang, that's wild. All right, just have 2 more facts to share. A piece of the brain tissue the size of a grain of sand contains 100,000 neurons and 1 billion synapses. However, damage to neurons can have great impact. For example, during a stroke, blood cannot get oxygen to the brain, and as a result, brain cells can die and abilities in that particular area of the brain can be lost. Similarly, Parkinson's disease occurs when cells and parts of your brain called the substantia nigra start to die. That makes sense. When you do CPR, they say like the best thing you do is keep
Is to keep pumping.
pumping the oxygen so it goes to the brain. So that makes sense.
That's true. I think the brain. I don't know. I don't know if I read this correctly, if I remember correctly, but I think it's brain cells. It's like once you lose them, you lose them. They don't really grow back.
They don't regenerate.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's either that or that's just what they used to say to scare us as little kids.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. All right, the last fact. The human brain runs on about 20 watts of power, enough to power a light bulb. All that power calls for some much needed rest. Adequate sleep helps maintain the pathways in your brain. Additionally, research shows that sleep deprivation is linked to Alzheimer's disease. Your brain has a big job. Be sure to take care of it. This is an asterisk. Scientists do not always collect information from participants about gender identity. To avoid misrepresentation, the results of this research, we use the same terminology as the study authors. Oh, that's why I had an asterisk by men. Okay. All right. Well, guys, that was fun, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
I didn't try to make it educational. I just thought it would be fun to do a little personality quiz and then throw in some facts. All this to say is that it is important to take care of your body. When you get older, you kind of like really understand like, oh man, I shouldn't have been so hard on my body. Should have napped more. Like for real. Like you recover when you sleep. So, we need to promote napping more and let people sleep. Okay, some people sleep longer than others, and that's okay. So, don't be so mean to them. But we do have a special announcement. Drum roll, ladies. Girl, you sound like the phone in One Piece.
Do I?
Yeah, the phone in One Piece sound. Bala, 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 bala.
Aren't they snails?
Yeah, they're cute.
Yeah, they're snails. They're like, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum,
Yeah.
ba-dum.
And they look like the person who's calling. It's cute. Anyway, our special announcement to celebrate our 100th episode. We are doing a giveaway, guys. Giveaway! So, listen closely, okay? For our 100th episode, we're doing a giveaway where 3 lucky winners will have a chance to win by doing the following. Like our 100th episode post. Comment your favorite episode in the comments. Tag 3 friends. Follow our Instagram. And you must enter by June 6th. So you must enter by June 6th. The winner will be announced on June 9th via Instagram. And prizes will be shipped by the end of June. And the giveaway is limited to the U.S. only. Okay? So remember, enter by June 6th. And you'll find out who's going to win on June 9th. So make sure you look out. Okay? Ooh, ooh.
This is all on Instagram, right?
Yes, this is Instagram.
Instagram.
Giveaway. All right. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Good luck.